Hi everyone, my name is Christiana Williams and I am here today with Ariana, and today we're going to be talking about mental health, life, social media, being in the public eye, and I really wanted to do this interview, especially with Ariana, because she's been in the public eye. She has a YouTube channel, and she makes videos, and I feel like that's really something that like you're putting yourself out there, and mental health can be a really big factor when it comes to that. And yeah, so we're going to do this interview, and I'm going to link all of her social media down below, and I'm going to link my website down below, Teenage Mental Love. And if you ever need someone to talk to, I'm always here. I love to spread awareness, I love to support everyone and promote happiness. And yes, so we're going to jump right into it, and I hope everyone enjoys this. Yes, so firstly, Ariana, I wanted to ask you, how are you doing mentally, like in life?
I think at the moment, like, pretty well. Sometimes, like, it really just, like, depends on, like, what's going on. Like, sometimes I'm just feeling really terrible and, like, I just feel so upset about everything, but then sometimes I'm kind of just, like, sometimes things are, like, really good, and, like, it's just like mood uplifting, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but at the moment, I feel like I'm doing like pretty well, like mentally, mental health wise. Yeah, like.
Yes, that's amazing. That's great. And when I want to ask you, while growing up, like I know still like in the phase of growing up, but like while you were younger, did mental health ever affect you, or like especially with your with your promote?
Yeah. So it was. I didn't experience bullying like really, really early, like because most people they started like in like third grade, and like they started really like they experienced it really early. But for me, it was around sixth grade. There was some new girls, and they were like my friends, but they were like really toxic and fake people, and they would like drop me over and over and over again, and that like really damaged me because like I trust people so easily, but then that trust gets broken. So like at the same time I have trust issues, and then at the same time I trust people so easily. But like their friendship really affected me, and it like I had like really bad depression for a while. Like it was really like that included like I broke down a lot. Like I had panic attacks. I harmed myself. Like it was a really bad time during that time.
Yeah.
But thankfully, like that's past. So I'm doing like so much better now than I was like 2 years ago.
Wow, that's amazing. And I'm so sorry that you even had to go through that. And like you said, you trust people easily, and I feel like a lot of people don't realize this, but like friendships especially can really affect your mental health, especially like when there's a happy time in your friendship or a low time, and that person is always there for you, and when they're not, it's like really painful, and I'm really sorry that you had to go through that. And I know you said that now you're doing much better, especially when it comes to staying away from the toxic people. So I wanted to ask you, do you have any friends right now that you're like helps you through the stuff and you like talk with and have?
Yeah, so ever since I moved to online, I don't really have like that many friends in like person, because I had to leave normal school because of bullying. Like I was getting too many threats, and so my parents had to like pull me out. So but at the moment, pretty much most of my friends are online. I do have some friends that live across the U.S., and then my best friend, Emery, we can hang out because like she's not too far, like a couple hour drive. So yeah, she's not that far.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Yes, and that's amazing. And I'm happy that you found like friends that you can enjoy time with, and they're not toxic or negative, and that's wonderful. And when being in the public eye, especially through social media, I know like people can be a little bit harsh. People can be, trolls, rude, anything. I want to ask you, how do you how do you manage that, and how do you push through?
See, okay, Emery helped me a lot with that because at the beginning, like, it affected me so much. Like, I was so sensitive toward, like, the words that people would say to me. Like, any like rude comment would instantly like bring my mood for the day down, and it was
Yeah.
like it affected me so hard. And then she like explained to me that like you can't like let that like affect you. Like you have to know that giving them the attention and them making me upset, like them finding out that I'm upset and them like knowing that I'm upset, that they're like affecting me,
Yeah.
is what they want. So like now, if anyone like if like that kind of mean troll, that kind of stuff, I just like ignore it and I like smile through it. Like um she did a Zoom and I was like there, I was watching it, and then like the comments, like there was like the fans gave up on commenting because the comments were just all trolls and they were saying so many rude things, and like the whole time I just smiled through it. And that's kind of just like, in the end, I know it's like hard to ignore the comments and the mean things and the harsh words, but in the end, the best thing to do is ignore it, because that way, like, it just makes you feel like better about yourself, like knowing that it's not affecting you and ignoring it, and it makes them angry because they know that they're not like they're not affecting you. So in the end, it's just ignore it and move past it, like let it motivate you.
Wow, yeah, that's amazing. That's such a great way to think of it and think about it, and take that perspective. And I also wanted to say, like, it's sometimes, like you said, like it was really hard, like one rude comment, and these people, like sometimes they're bots, but sometimes they just comment and they don't even think about the person on the other side of the screen and how that will affect someone. And I want to ask you, do you feel like social media can sometimes be like a toxic environment?
Oh yeah, it is. It definitely is. I mean, there's like great sides from social media where like everyone's so uplifting and nice, but then there's like really really bad people on social media and really like toxic places in social media where everything is just hurting people's feelings, bringing people down, talking bad about people, and it's like it. Social media, it can be such a scary, scary place, and there can be so many terrible things, and you can like completely like lose yourself in it from all like the standards, like people making you think that you have to look a certain way, that you have to be a certain way to be liked, which is no, that's not how it works. Like if you're yourself, then people should love you for you being yourself, and you shouldn't have to pretend to be someone over social media. But then there's also like the good parts where it's all like spreading love, and they're using social media, like your account, like they're using social media to like spread love and positivity and that kind of stuff. So there is definitely toxic environments in social media, but there's also like really good things that come from it too.
Yes, and that's amazing. And especially just like you said, like social media, like, it can be such a negative place. And I feel like a lot of people, like including me, you probably, like, have had social media for so long and at such a young age too, that it can really affect us, especially, with beauty standards and seeing like people live the perfect life and they have this phone or this kit or like like anything. Like I know you're into makeup, for example. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you see like people with like all this like stuff, you're just like, oh wow, I kind of like comparison, for example. Compare yourself. And I want to say, do you have any advice for anyone who's like pushing through and like trying to like get over being how do I say it, like being attacked on social media, basically?
Oh yeah, well, when I like feel like there's too much drama and I'm getting too attacked, and I feel the need that I need to take time for myself, so I'll usually like take a break and let's just like take time to myself, like log out or just turn off the notifications or turn off my phone and do like things like with my family, watch a movie, like hang out with my animals, like do like something to make me feel better, to like feel like realize that like sometimes you just need to take time for yourself. And if people are just being so real on social media, then I mean that's their choice. And you can't change their mind. Like the more like you tell them like stop doing that, the more they're gonna do it. So it's pretty much just if you feel too attacked and you really like you don't know what to do, like probably like log out,
Of
like
course.
take some time, like a day or a couple hours, and depending on how long you want to, and do stuff for yourself, like go to the park, watch a movie with your family, like play with the dog, with your dog, with your cat, with any animals you have, and just, you know, take time to yourself.
Of course. Yeah, that's amazing advice. I love that. And especially when you first like became like you noticed like you were growing so many more, so many followers and such. I know it can be like really overwhelming, especially because the more attention you draw, you know, the more people have something to say. And what I wanted to ask you also, what was it like when you first received like a community of people who supported you and loved like all the things that you were doing?
Yeah, so um, in the beginning, like pretty much like all the like follows and all like the DMs I got, which like my account like started like around maybe December or January is like when I hit like 1,000 followers, I think.
Yeah.
I think. And that's like in the beginning, like most of them you were nice, and then like as time went on, there would be some like trollers and some people that just instantly like just didn't like me.
Yeah.
Like they took one look at me and just suspected that I was rude or that I thought I was better than them or something, and they instantly didn't like me. And that like I hate that people do that because they assume like they judge by what I look like and what I post, and they judge that on like they judge that and they make that their decision, their choice, or how they see my personality. And it's kind of just it's annoying. Like I think people should really like know someone before they judge how they think that person is, or if they think they're a good person, or you know.
Yeah, for sure. Of course, yeah. And that's amazing that you see it that way. And I feel like so many other people should definitely look at it that way, especially the people who comment those things, and how much it can really affect someone. And moving like from that part, like do you have anything and like any outlets like I don't know, maybe acting, singing, dancing? Like, do you do anything, especially when going through a hard time?
Yeah. So I love singing. I've like done it since I was really little. Like I know, like I remember the first song I learned. Like I was able to memorize because when I was younger, it was so much harder to memorize songs. It was so much harder than it is now. And I always wondered, like, how do singers memorize all their songs? Now that I'm older, I realize that you know it's not that hard. But when I was little, I couldn't. But the first song I like really like learned was "Let It Go," and I was like so obsessed with that song for so long. And but yeah, I've loved singing since I was really little. I feel like on my voice, I do need like a lot of work because for a while, like I was satisfied with myself when I was younger, but I stopped singing for like a year. I think like a year and a half when like all that drama was happening. Like I got so caught up in like drama and depression, and I kind of just like lost myself, and I stopped singing, and I stopped like doing what I was passionate about. But I definitely started singing again, and I do know that I do need a lot of work on my voice. It's not the best. Like sometimes I sing a song great, but then other times songs just sound terrible. It really just depends on what song fits my voice and like what song doesn't. But yeah, I do love singing. I mean, I like acting too. It's really fun. I want to be an actor. That's something I like doing. Yeah. I'm not good at dancing. I'm not. No.
Yes, I hear you. But wow, I love that. And the acting, I saw on, I believe it was your friend Emery's channel, that you guys did a skit on like a thriller, and I wanted to ask you, what's that like?
So yeah, we came out with the second one like yesterday, I think, and yeah, they're really fun. Like we write the scripts, and then we like print them out. It's like really like exciting what we do. We write the scripts and print them out, like write our lines. So like we know like what like lines and like what we're supposed to say, and it's really like fun. And then like her grandma films it, and like we just like go like to different places to film different scenes. And it's like really fun because
Yeah.
sometimes I get awkward and I laugh, but
Yeah.
well, a lot of the time. But it's really, it's really enjoyable. It's really fun to do, and people like watching it. So
Yeah, of course. And I thought like it was really, and I received so many positive comments, which is amazing. And I'm happy that like people can express themselves, and so many people love it and can watch it and enjoy it as well. And that's amazing. And also, when it comes to like YouTube, in like the future, are you planning on taking more like acting and like doing more videos and such?
um, yeah, my YouTube channel it's very like weird. Like it's always like different when I upload.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes I'll upload like a cover that's not good, and then I'll upload like a vlog,
Yeah.
and then I'll upload a random video, like a video of my dog. It's very
Yeah.
random,
Yes.
but I think like it's spontaneous, so it's kind
Of
of
course.
like you never know what to expect when I upload something. It really
Yeah.
could just be anything
For
because
sure.
I
For
like
sure.
I upload everything. Like it's not. I don't want to do just one thing, like just covers, just vlogging. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna do just one thing. Like
Of course.
I post, what's going on,
Yeah.
what I feel like I want to post,
Of
and
course.
it's yeah.
That's amazing. Yes, and I love that because people who usually have like versatile channels and such, like they can go through so many different aspects, and like they can show so many different things on their pages, and like it's like people love that, especially when they see different sides of a person, and that's wonderful. And also, do you have any advice for someone when it comes to like starting a YouTube channel as well? Because I know like YouTube can be a harsh place too.
Yeah, a lot of drama goes on through YouTube videos too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's really drama on every like social media like kind of
Yeah.
app.
Mm-hmm.
My channel it's always like I'll have like phases where like sometimes I'll kind of just have nothing to upload, and then other times I'll have like so much stuff to upload. I started the channel 4 years ago. I think I was 7 or 8. The videos aren't there anymore. You can't find them. But they were videos, and like I would like play with toys and like
Wow.
make little scenes with toys, and it was like really, really weird. So obviously the videos aren't there anymore. I took them down.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I kind of just like as I got older, like I started to do like vlogs, and that's like the videos that you see now. Like those like pretty much like. You can see as far as a year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wow.
it's definitely like if you want to have a YouTube channel, like don't feel like you have to upload a certain thing
Of
to
course.
like satisfy people. Like you upload what you want to upload. Like
Of course.
it really doesn't matter. Like people shouldn't. Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay.
I'm trying to say is don't upload something because you think, oh, it'll do well. Like upload what you. I mean, obviously upload if you think it's gonna do well, but upload like what you want to upload and what you think would be fun to film, or don't just be like, oh, like this person has a lot of subscribers because they upload this type of video. I'm gonna do that. Like, don't do that. Like, because people watch them for that reason.
Yeah.
Like, you have to like make your own theme, like what people watch you for, like you so they know what you upload.
Yes.
Like they know what kind of videos will come out from you and like what kind of content you'll bring. So just like be yourself when you're uploading.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's amazing, and I wanted to also bring that up because I was saying that, like, for example, like, I'm just going to use a random video, like, my Instagram followers pick out what I do for a day. Like, I remember when that was, like, such a huge trend, and everyone was doing a video on that, and even people who weren't usually doing those kinds of videos were now doing them, and I feel like it's mainly because they were trending, they were getting popular, or, like, best friend picks out my outfits or something like that, And I really love that what you said about that, because that's so true. Like, of course, do something that you think is going to do well, but like also that you enjoy, because if you're forcing yourself, you're going to get burned out so easily, especially with a YouTube channel. Yeah.
Yeah, like if let's say your first upload was that video, like
Yeah.
my Instagram followers choose what I do.
Yeah.
But then all you are is someone that's following the trends, and then when they go like if that video did well, like the other people don't the people don't know what to expect from you because the only thing you've uploaded is a video that was a trend. So like you're not. I know at the same time it's a trend, so you should do it, but people won't actually see what you want to upload and like what your passion is and what you love doing and what you love filming and bringing entertainment. We'll see trends, and that's kind of like, I think you should be original. That's what
of course, and that's perfect. And do you have any when you were like going through depression, like you said, and like there were times where you just felt like it was too much, and like you just felt like you couldn't push through? Was there anything that you did to like help yourself through that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think I got my second dog around that time. It was my German Shepherd, because it was also like a bad timing because my first dog that I had, she was only 2 and she died like around that time because we had to put her down because she got like really sick, and then that like caused a lot. I already had like bad depression at that time, and then I just really needed like an animal. Like I did have cats, but like it's really different having a dog. Cats and dogs are so different. Like cats, they're kind of just like they want to sleep on you. That's about it.
Yeah, that's not true.
They're not like, they're not gonna like lick your face and play with you and that kind of stuff. So I did get my other dog, and that really helped. So my advice is, if you can, like a dog, like they really help if you're not like allergic or anything. Like they really help with getting through and making you feel better. They bring happiness, and they love you unconditionally. They don't see your flaws that other people see. That's like they love you no matter what. So.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I love that. And a lot of people like usually say, like certain things like mental health days, but I'm so happy to hear like someone saying like getting an animal and, and using that as like comfort, because that's really wonderful. And I'm really sorry that you even had to go through this, and I wanted to ask you about it. Like when going through depression, was there not only was there anyone who you reached out to, but were there any times where you felt like it was just too much and like you were just going through way too much and you felt so overwhelmed?
Sorry, you glitched out in the
middle. Sorry. No. Yeah, I'll cut that out. Yeah. Yes, I was gonna say that when you're going through depression, which I'm so sorry, were there any times where you felt like you were so overwhelmed, and was there anyone who you reached out to?
Yeah, I definitely like my friends. They like helped me. There was some toxic people. There was a lot of toxic people, but they were like, I had a couple of like real friends that were really there for me, and that like understood what I was going through, and they like really helped me, and they tried to like make me happy. And then like my family, like they helped. We tried to get a therapist, but it didn't really work out because I didn't like the girl at all. Like she didn't like seem like she was gonna help me. Like it's just like it depends. Like for every person, some therapists just don't fit the person.
Of course.
And you really just have to find the right person to help you with your problems and your mental health if you like need help with like that kind of stuff. So it really just depends. Like just find a therapist or family or friends that you think will help you and that will like uplift you and help you get into a better mood.
Well, wow, that's amazing, and I loved all your advice and everything that you shared. It's so wise, and it's such a great way to take everything in such a great perspective to look at. And then lastly, I want to say that's so amazing that you really pushed through that, because I know that can be a really hard time for people. It can be really stressful, especially, I know, like you said, it was school, like, school going on while you're going through something like that is crazy, and like it can really, really hurt someone emotionally, physically, everything. thing. And I want to say I'm so happy for you that you pushed through that, and thank you for the amazing advice. And anyone who's watching, I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this and realize that, like, everyone, goes through the same thing. Like, even though you feel alone, like, every single person always goes through something just like you, and to stay strong. And if you ever need anyone to talk to, I'm always here, and I will link Ariana's social media, her Instagram and her YouTube channel down below, and her movie that she's making, which is amazing, and it's so entertaining. And I hope you guys enjoyed this and have a wonderful day. Yes, bye.